Good morning. I want to take this opportunity on this beautiful day to welcome everyone, our dignitaries, the town staff, town council, representatives from the legislature and also the U.S. Congress and Senate, and Cary citizens. This is a great turnout, and I'm really, really happy to see so many people here help us celebrate what is our first ground-up green building. At this time, I'd like to ask our speakers who will be at the podium to come up over this way a little bit and join me in welcoming the Town of Cary's Honor Guard, who will begin our opening ceremony. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hold up. Halt. Half step. Halt. Post. Halt. Ready. Front. Half step. Halt. All time. Halt. Left. Left. Right turn. Halt. Forward. Halt.
The Honor Guard is composed of staff members from the Cary Fire and Police Department, and I just want to take a second to thank them for their duty to the town and our community. Although a beautiful day, I can tell right now it's going to heat up a little bit, so we'll try to keep this fairly short so we can get you on for a tour of the building. So what we'll do is call on a few speakers to come up, and then we'll cut the ribbon. And as I indicated, I hope all of us will stay for a while and join us for a tour of this new facility. With that, to get us started, I would like to invite Cary Mayor Harold Weinberg to begin our ceremony. Mayor?
Good morning. On behalf of 144,000 citizens in Cary, the entire Cary Town staff, and behalf of the entire Cary Town Council, and some of them I'm joined with today. We have Ed Urha over here. And Jennifer Robinson right here is going to be giving remarks a little bit later. We want to welcome you to Cary's newest safety center. It's been 14 months since I think we stood right over there, right in front of a pile of mud and a couple of tractors, and a lot of things happened to make this beautiful building a reality. And it's pretty touching to see this building added to the portfolio of facilities in Cary. And I want to thank all of the staff that's had their fingers in this, that has touched this building in any way to make this construction of such a great facility possible. Your dedication to high quality and standards, they're reflected in every part of this building. And I know that in the next month, as we transition this building into actually serving the public, that you'll continue to be involved. And it's a pleasure for me to be involved in this building with you, and to also say that this all finished ahead of schedule, and that's kind of rare. So please, let's give our staff a big hand. As Ben said, it's heating up, and if you're wearing a coat, it's really heating up fast. So we got to be quick in our comments. I do want to talk a little bit about sustainability. Cary has a strong culture of conservatism and being conservative. And we know this from scientific surveys, from public input sessions, from a variety of projects, from observing our community's habits. And we're talking about a little more than litter reduction and beautification. We're talking about something that's not a trend or a fad. We're talking about how citizens in Cary go about their everyday lifestyle. And it's hand in hand in everything we do in sustainability. Now, in 2011, Cary was fortunate enough to be one of 24 cities in the United States to receive grant funds from the EPA's Climate Showcase Communities, thanks to Beth Craig and others. And we're elated to have her here today from the DC EPA headquarters. And with these funds, we're not only able to incorporate handfuls of green features into this facility, but it's saving us from having to retrofit in the future and thus saving taxpayer dollars. And it's also very sustainable and energy efficient. For example, the rooftop solar system will create 13% of the station's energy. The solar hot water system offsets about 75% of natural gas energy. The overall facility are going to save Cary taxpayers about $10,000 a year in energy savings in electrical and natural gas costs. And the co-location of the District 2 substation negates the need for us to have a separate facility for them, thus saving money and green space. So there's a lot of incredible things that are going on just by having this facility here. So I want to once again thank you for coming out, and thank you for joining us to recognizing this milestone not only in Cary but in Western Cary. And it means a lot in Western Cary, not only as a showpiece for our community in Western Cary, but the service we're going to provide to Western Cary. And Jennifer Robinson is going to talk about that. So if you would, welcome Jennifer Robinson to the podium. Jennifer?
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to District A if you're not from District A. For those of you who are living outside of Western Cary, let me tell you a little bit about this area. This is by far our frontier of Cary. It's our fastest growing area, and when you are in a fastest growing area, what often happens is that your homes start coming up before you get all of your infrastructure. So the people who live in this part of Cary have been very patient, waiting for our new fire station and many other services and infrastructure to come out our way. We are so thankful because just like all the other citizens in Cary, the people here in District A are very concerned about safety. It's a priority for them, and this is something that they have desired for a long time. So we're excited to be able to bring this fire station here. Like the citizens in District A, all of the citizens in Cary value safety, and we're very fortunate because 99% of our citizens surveyed in the 2012 biannual survey said that they feel either safe or extremely safe in Cary. And that is absolutely remarkable. I don't know if many communities can say that their citizens feel this safe. And for that, we have our police officers and our firemen to thank. Their tireless efforts are what provide this safety to us. So please join me at this time in a round of applause for our firemen and our policemen. Now you all are about to have the great opportunity of being able to walk through this facility. It's absolutely beautiful. I've already had the chance to see it, and I'm dying to use the fire pole. It looks really exciting to slide down that thing. But you probably have many neighbors and friends who will drive past this building, note it for its beauty, and think that it might be a great place to visit. I want you to know that this fire station is open for visitors. In fact, it's going to be take about a month for our firemen and our policemen to completely transition into this fire station. But in that time, please come by and visit with them, introduce yourself. We are a community of people, and we want to have our policemen and firemen know the people that they're serving. In addition, if you are involved in any civic organizations, you may schedule a tour of this facility. And I personally have attended 2 birthday parties at fire stations, and they're very, very fun. Very, very fun. So I highly encourage that you bring your group here to visit the fire station. As you all who have chosen Cary to be your home, I too value quality of living here in Cary, and I'm proud to see that this new fire station of ours supports our quest for high quality. Just looking at it, you can see that this is a very special place. It is going to ensure that Cary remains a quality place to live for future generations. So to the fire personnel and the police officers who will be joining us here in District A, I want to say welcome to Western Cary and thank you for your service.
Thank you, Jennifer. While Senator Richard Burr and Congresswoman Renee Elmers were unable to attend personally our ceremonies today, they were gracious enough to send representatives to offer comments on their behalf. So this time I would like to introduce Betty Jo Shepherd, who will bring us some comments from Senator Richard Burr's office. Betty Jo?
Thank you so much. It's indeed a pleasure to be here in Western Cary today. I bring you greetings from the senior senator of the state of North Carolina, Senator Richard Burr. Senator Burr recently visited Cary, and I hope to have him here again very soon. He was so impressed with what was going on here, and he is certainly aware of this fire station and the opening today. I do have a letter to read briefly from Senator Burr. I know everyone's getting kind of warm. Dear friends, I appreciate your kind invitation to join you today as you celebrate the grand opening of the much anticipated Fire Station 8. I'm sorry my schedule requires that I be in Washington and cannot be there with you to join in this occasion. It is obvious that the town officials in Cary attended to every minute detail in the planning of the town's first ever Greenbelt project. Your forethought in creating such an energy-efficient building will result in major savings to Cary citizens for many years to come. By also co-locating a police satellite office in this building, you have taken a major step forward in ensuring the added safety of Cary residents. Our firefighters and police sacrifice so much every day in protecting our nation. It is always an added bonus when they are able to do their jobs utilizing the very best equipment and facilities. Congratulations to the citizens and the leadership of the town of Cary on the opening of this facility. I look forward to being with you very soon and receiving a tour of Fire Station 8. Sincerely, Richard Burr.
Thank you, Betty Jo. We very much appreciate your comments. I would like now to ask Brian Foxx, who is representing Congresswoman Renee Elmers, to come to the podium.
Good morning, everyone, and it's a great day to be out here. Congresswoman Elmers extends the deepest gratitude to the citizens of Cary and elected officials and staff. Just congratulations on this great project. She wrote a letter to the men and women of Cary's Fire Station 8. I would like to offer my congratulations on the grand opening of your new fire station in Western Cary. The work you are doing is vital to improving the quality of life for our citizens and protecting us all from the unforeseen dangers that can occur at a moment's notice. I'm honored to have been invited to this important event and wish I were able to attend. This new fire station will not only bring cutting-edge innovation to our first responders and medical teams in Cary, but will also serve as a new benchmark for improving our local emergency services. I commend everyone who made this day possible and salute you on the success you have rightly earned by serving your community. Congratulations again on the completion of this project. I wish you all every success as you get closer to achieving your goals. Sincerely, Renee Elmers. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian, for your comments. We appreciate that very much. I would also like to call Michael Jones to the podium, who is representing Senator Hagan's office. Michael?
Good morning. I'm delighted to be here this morning on behalf of Senator Hagan. She couldn't make it, but she too sent me a letter that I'd like to read. Dear community leaders, friends, and guests, greetings and congratulations on the opening of Fire Station 8, the first newly constructed green-built initiative for the Cary community. First responders provide an essential service in every community. I know your firefighters work long hours and holidays to keep the town of Cary safe, and we owe them a debt of gratitude for their dedication. The opening of this new station will have a positive impact on many, and I thank you for all of your hard work to see this state-of-the-art project through. Your vision and leadership are vital for the residents of Cary who will benefit from this facility. I extend my appreciation to Cary's first responders, and I offer my congratulations to the town of Cary. All the best, Senator Kay Hagan.
Thank you, Michael. To everyone who has appeared in representing either senator or congressman, we very much appreciate you being here, taking the time to join us, and for your comments today. Just to make sure, is there anyone else that is representing a congressional office that maybe we were not aware of? Okay, great. Thanks again for attending with us today. Fire Station 8 is the town's first green-built project and will serve as a pilot for other potential initiatives that the Cary Town Council will consider in the future. Among over a dozen green elements, the fire station features a solar assist hot water heater, LED site lighting, photovoltaic panels on the roof that generate about 13% of the station's energy. And another interesting fact about our facility here is that the materials for the project came from resources that are located within 500 miles of the construction site. Many of these green features, I can tell you with certainty, would not have been possible without being awarded the EPA's Climate Showcase Communities program that has assisted the city in its efforts and its goals, not only in this facility, in many other aspects of our program to manage our energy use. Here today from EPA headquarters in Washington, D.C. is the Division Director, Beth Craig, and I would like to ask her to come forward to offer some comments. Beth? Thank you so much.
I think a tall person was here before me. I'm delighted to be here representing the Environmental Protection Agency and the Climate Showcase Communities program at this celebration of your hard work and commitment to environmental stewardship. As the mayor discussed before, Cary, North Carolina was one of only a few communities which were selected for this program. In fact, over 2 years, we had 2 competitions where we gave out 50 grants out of a total of 750 applicants. You and Cary were recognized for your ability to implement innovative, cost-effective, and replicable community-based projects that would reduce greenhouse gas emissions while providing additional economic, environmental, and quality of life benefits. Altogether, these communities estimate that by 2015, the projects will avoid more than 350,000 metric tons of greenhouse gases, and that's equivalent to the annual emissions from the energy used by 30,000 homes. In addition to those environmental benefits, the projects will save nearly $19 million per year. I think it was discussed earlier what the savings will be for this building, and create at least 115 jobs and provide job training for over 450 people. Here in Cary, the work that's being done under this grant is estimated to save almost 200 metric tons of each year. Put another way, you'd have to plant almost 5,000 tree seedlings, keep them alive for 10 years to reduce that much CO2 from the air. Like other EPA grant programs, our goal is to have this initial investment spur action beyond the community projects that we funded. The ultimate goal of the Climate Showcase Communities program is to create models of cost-effective and ongoing greenhouse gas reductions that will motivate some of the nearly 40,000 other city, county, and tribal governments in the U.S. Cary's a phenomenal example of how one local government can inspire others. Last year, Cary's Fire Station number 1 was the top performing fire police station in Energy Star's national building competition, saving over 15% off their energy bill in just 1 year. They've worked with local fire departments in Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill to improve efficiency and have launched the National Fire Chiefs Challenge to encourage fire departments across the country to reduce their energy use. The potential reductions from these outreach efforts are just tremendous. And I want to just emphasize how this work fits into the priorities of EPA, which are to take action on climate change and improve air quality. And I'm here because we recognize the incredible value that local governments, the value of local governments and EPA working together to meet these priorities. And what we funded is just a drop in the bucket. Projects like yours show that investing in communities is cost effective and makes a real difference in people's lives. So thank you and keep up the great work.
Thank you so much, Beth, for your comments and also taking the time to come all the way from Washington. But more importantly, for the partnership that we have that has produced the building that stands behind me. So now it's time for our ribbon cutting. So I'd like to give you a few steps on how this will proceed. First our dignitaries will gather right here in front of the ribbon. Then after the ribbon is cut, we'll have a few photos, and then after those photos are taken, I'll ask the honor guard to retire the colors. So if everyone would sort of stay in place until we do that. Then after we finish with that, everyone is encouraged and invited to get a close-up view of Fire Station 8's design and construction elements with a self-guided tour. So you'll be free to walk through the building. And along the way, enjoy refreshments. Be sure to meet public art designer Arthur Stern. Is Mr. Stern in the audience? Would he raise his hand? There he is. Now, Beth, while you came from Washington, I have to note that Mr. Stern came all the way from California. So we are truly grateful for your participation here today. And an interesting note, too, about Mr. Stern and how he has partnered and worked with us is over the last year, he's worked certainly with the members of the fire department, but also art students here at Mills Park and members of the community to design what stands behind me today. So with that, I will ask all of our speakers who came to the podium to please join me over here in front of the ribbon, and we will cut the ribbon.
Ed. 3, 2, 1.